getting on. Another great performance from Dillian Whyte, beating Oscar Rivas for the WBC interim world title, now the mandatory challenger for the WBC world title. Over to you people, lovely people, for questions.
Dillian, first of all, congratulations.
Cheers, pal.
On the win. You're actually surprised how the judges had the cards.
Huh?
You're surprised the way the judges had the
Nothing surprised me in boxing, man. I've been around a minute now. Nothing surprised me in boxing. You know, these judges, some of these judges are crazy. The guy is pressing, he wasn't landing much. You know, I was out of the big punches, misses, I had my guard up and stuff. But boxing, man, you get the win, you move on, you just whatever in it, you know.
And now that you've got the mandatory title, you're looking forward to getting there and maybe getting that big fight like you've always wanted.
Yeah, I am. But that's a while away. We're gonna look what's next, and obviously I'll speak to my man here on the right, my team, and see where we go next and what we do. Because we want to be busy. I want to fight at this level. I would like to fight 4 or 5 times a year, but I can't, unfortunately. So I want to be at least 2-3 fights a year. Getting on a bit now, so I want to be busy.
Yes.
What do you think about Oscar Rivas?
It's a good fight, the same thing I thought about him before, top amateur, I've been boxing for over 20 years, hundreds of amateur fights, 26 I know, just beat top guys, beat Andy Ruiz, Pulev, all these guys. I knew it was going to be tough, I knew it was going to be difficult, he was strong, I think he was a bit too psyched up, he kept on trying to throw bombs from early, I'm not as experienced as what he is, but I'm not a freshie, so I know to look after myself, I know to get around the ring, I know to be offensive, defensive at the same time. On early doors I picked him off clean, but but he was tough, he was brave, he was sharp, he was strong as well. But I expected, I trained for that, I prepared for that,
Dillian, you obviously congratulations on another great performance and absorbing a 12-round fight. Obviously the stakes are even higher now because the way we look at it, you're going to fight for a world title in about 2 years' time. But the fight in between, surely the stakes are even higher.
I might have to finally fight a tomato can.
No, I mean,
I might send Eddie to dig someone up.
I think that.
Fight Lennox Lewis.
Oh, there's your line for tomorrow. I think no one would begrudge Dillian a slightly easier fight in October, November, December. I mean, he's had a hell of a run.
So the trilogy with Derek is not on there?
No, that's a stupid question, Gareth. What do I gain from fighting Derek again? I'm shocked you ask a question like that, Gareth.
Gareth, I'll be honest, at this stage it might be you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that sells some
A lot of people will pay to see that.
Oh.
Gareth Davis getting wiped.
A lot of money, Eddie. A lot of money he's going to take.
Okay, no problem.
So what?
No, seriously though.
So look, I mean, I know that Dillian will be sceptical about the timing, but one thing is set in stone. He's now the mandatory challenger. So now it's our job of the teams to keep the pressure on, and really one fight, I believe, in November, December, and then have Christmas, and then he's having a camp for the world title. Basically, whether that world title comes when it's supposed to, which is at the end of the year from the other mandatory, or whether we have to wait an extra couple of weeks or a month, it's really not the end of the world. What we know now is that he will be getting a shot at the world title.
Is there a chance that if someone like, they're talking about Luis Ortiz fighting Wilder, if he is injured, that he would go in there?
We're not going to just jump into, we need a proper camp, we need to train proper, we need to be strategic, I'm not some second, I'm number one for a reason, as I keep proving, so they're going to come to us correct, give us proper time to prepare, but, we need time to prepare for someone like that, because, Deontay Wilder is long, he's rangy, we need time, we're not going to go into that fight at 4 week notice, we need proper time to prepare and get everything done properly and correctly,
So in going back to the fight, obviously when you got the accounts, how did you pick yourself back up and say, come on, I've got to...
Easy, I wasn't really hurt, my coach always said to me, when you're moving along the ropes, don't cross your leg, but I learned the hard way today, He always says to me, Dill, don't cross your legs, like slide and glide and end up crossing your leg, but I was trying to cover the distance quick and I thought, I just crossed my leg, but it won't happen again. But I wasn't hurt, I was strong. Yeah, I got hit and I got pushed over, but it's boxing, whatever gets you knocked down, do it, But I wasn't hurt. I got back up and I thought I won the rest of the round and I won every round after that. You know, and I said to him, no, you're gonna see top level boxing. As I got up.
Dylan, how do you rate yourself right now in the heavyweight division? A few months ago you said you are fourth.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, it's for you guys to decide. I fought top 10 guys. My last 5-6 fights has all been top, and not just guys have been in the top 10 for 6 months. Guys have been in the top 10 for years. Elenius was in the top 10 for how many years? You know, Brown, all these guys. You know,
Parker's world champion.
yeah, Parker was world champion the fight before me. Lucas Brown was world champion. You know, Derek Chisora. You know, Derek Chisora is a top contender. You know, and then now Oscar Rivas. So you guys decide, man. I'm tired of you know, you guys. You know, went out there. I controlled a guy who was very experienced, been boxing longer than me. You know, outboxed him, hurt him. You know, got up from a knockdown. You know, you know, and I done my thing. So you guys decide where I'm at. You know, I'm not gonna. You know, there you go.
Were there times in the fight where, you know, we know what you're like naturally, where you wanted to get
Yeah.
tear up?
I said my nature. You know, I'm a junkyard dog through and through. I want to have a scrap, but we know how important this fight is. You know, and like I said, camp's been difficult. You know, this camp's probably been the hardest camp I've had mentally, not so much physically, because there's been a lot of things going on, and you know, the stuff with the belts and the mandatories and this and the other, and lots of little other things going on and stuff. You know, like I came here today, I was meant to have my gloves. They gave my glove to an undercard fighter. I was like, what the hell is this? You know, you know, there's a lot of things that go on, but this is high level boxing. These things happen.
You weren't wearing the gloves you were meant to be wearing.
No. This will happen at top level boxing. These things happen. You have to be a professional and just try and stay true. And even Eddie thought I was going to have a shock defeat. I say his interview, he said, then he might have a shock defeat like Joshua or whatever. But when I saw those,
I was just selling pay-per-views, don't worry.
yeah, no. But I like them things. I like them things. I like. I'm glad that he's like that and he says things like that, because that just make me say, you know what, fuck this guy. I'm gonna show him what I can do. You know, that's right. Not in a bad way, mate. Sorry. No, but that's my mindset, because I'm in a different zone. So when I see stuff, but it's great though, because if you're saying, yeah, Dylan's gonna wipe the floor with this guy, then you know, it's good. I like being that person, you know.
Okay, I'll remember that. Sorry?
Great night for the heavyweights.
Yes.
Heavyweights fully fulfilled your expectations.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Chisora was brilliant tonight. You know, I thought that, you know, genuinely, I thought he might lose that fight. I thought Southpaw still could look ready. I thought it was a great performance from Dave Price as well. I know a lot of people talking about Dave Allen's performance wasn't great, but I thought Dave Price boxed well. And I thought this fight was a real high-level heavyweight fight.
Maybe you get to Jimmy.
Yeah, he was taken to hospital. I believe he has a broken orbital bone and damage to his tongue. He's undergone brain scans, which we believe isn't a major issue, and yeah, he's going to be okay. Yeah. All right, guys, thank you very much.
Could you just assess, Mark, we always ask you, could you just assess your view on Dillian's performance tonight?
I thought
you worked very closely with him.
Listen, it was a masterclass performance. You know, it was a masterclass performance from a very strong man that wants to win, a dangerous man, an avoided fighter. He had his big moment, and he tried his utmost to get the win over Dillian. He didn't stop trying. It was tough. He had to work 110% every round, mentally. He couldn't afford to go laxadate or casual. He had to be on it.
You know.
Every minute, every second of every minute of every round.
We're doing good work, man. Yeah. You know, Mark and Jimmy, the first time in the car, the only thing they were saying to me is, don't switch off. That's the only instruction they gave me is, you know, I was like, oh, okay, I must be doing all right then. All they say is, don't switch off. That's all they were saying. It wasn't like, you need to do more of this. All they were saying is, don't switch off. And Mark was saying, don't start throwing the double jab yet. Just keep hitting with the singles for now, because he would keep on swinging the overhand.
He was so cute and clever, the fella. You can't do a lazy double jab. Nice straight single. He's getting away with it. And with the straight single, he can't get set. You know what I mean? He can't get set. Little things like that. But yeah, it was. I was
Say,
on tender hooks, talking him through it, but it was good. It was good. Done a great performance.
So we know Dillian's a street fighter, but do you think that's where he's growing all the time, mentally?
Well, listen, like we say, that street fighting dog in him, he'd never lose that. And that's what, listen, there was moments when he done it in there and it worked and it kept everyone happy. But it's time to come off the gas and get behind the jab. Empty his tank, he could be a dead man, if you know what I mean. He could be vulnerable. Jess Harding pointed out, he went, I love this Dillian White man. He said he's like an old school fighter. Yeah, an old school fighter, but you know, he can't go out there and be an old school fighter for every minute of every round because it don't work like that. You got to box out Fox and then plant your feet at times. You know what I mean? And he did
Who
that.
would you rather fight, Wilder or Fury?
I don't care.
Who would you?
I don't care. I don't care. Listen, they're both big fights, and that's what we're in the game to do, is to have big fights, you know what I mean? They'll both sell Wembley out, you know, and that's what we're in the game for, to have big fights, world title fights. You know, obviously Fury's a bigger fight here in the UK, while there's a massive fight in America, so we're going to weigh it up, you know what I mean? But I don't really care, man, you know. Listen, I just want to fight the best people. Win, lose, or draw, what's anyone going to say to me? Oh, yeah, you didn't fight this guy, you didn't fight that guy. I went in there, I gave my all, I fight top guys after top guys, you know. Everyone thought Rivas was going to beat me. All they said, oh, Rivas is going to knock Dillian White out, blah, blah, blah. Forget these guys, man.
Thank you guys. Well done, Dillian White.
Cheers, mate.
Mark, always.